Outdoor Passion is brought to you by Princecraft Boats. Dominate the waters. Williams Lures, trophy takers for over 100 years. Sport Chief, the legendary Canadian outdoor wear. And Rapala World Records, world class.
Hi everybody and welcome to Outdoor Passion. I'm Andrew Carter. This week we're going to take you to the world of shad fishing. The American shad is a highly regarded game fish. It's sometimes referred to as the poor man's salmon. On the Novelty Minute, Ray Carignan shows us his new discovery, the Motor Guide Xi5 wireless trolling motor. It's a smart motor. After that, it's our technical segment. For most anglers, the American shad is a tricky fish. You have to deliver the lure real close. They put up a tremendous fight. In this episode, we're going to show you pretty well everything you need to know how to bring in a real monster. Let's watch our pros now capture huge shad on light tackle in fast-moving waters.
The destination of the week is brought to you by Williams Lures, trophy takers for over 100 years. Right across North America, there is a lot of great urban fishing. If you're eager enough to wet a line, there's usually a place to catch something. The city of Montreal is really a big island. Lucky for us, it has outstanding fishing along the Des Prairies, Mille-Îles, and the St. Lawrence rivers. During the last 2 weeks of May, Montreal waters welcome a very special visitor, the American shad. May is spawning time for shad. They migrate all the way to the fresh water around the city every year. This Quebec run of fish migrate westward from the Gulf through the St. Lawrence and all the way to their spawning ground around Montreal. The largest concentrations are found below two different hydro dams, the fast water of the Des Prairies River and the Carignan Dam on the Ottawa River, which is a bit further upstream. Fishing the swift currents below these dams requires special care. Safety is the utmost. If the water discharge alarm screams out, time to reel up and move way, way back. Today, we are fishing the turbulent waters below the Des Prairies River Dam with Rapala Pro Staff and Master Shad Angler Serge Pitre. After all, Serge is a legend here and we're after trophy-sized shad, so we'll need his help. What luck! Serge hooks a monster right off the bat. Wow, this fish thinks it's a tiger.
What? No. Can't see any.
There's no luck here. You need everything working for you to be successful in these rapid waters. Finding the right depth, current speed, and having the lure at the correct level is a must. We're both throwing shad darts. A cool shaped jig head that's the best lure for shad. This jig really made the difference. The smallest detail can make a difference between fish or nothing. The price of success can be sore arms. Shad have incredible stamina for their size. Well done, Serge. The daily limit is 5 shad, which is more than enough. Make sure these neat fish are not overfished. Females should all go back. A big female can have as many as 150,000 eggs in her. Stationary or little rod movements are the way to go. Keeping the rods in the Scotty rod holder is a great way to avoid overworking the bait. The best zones, the place which holds most fish, is the seam. that sweet spot where the fast and slower currents blend. The current is more than enough to make that shad dart jig dance just right. It's a great design, makes it shake and quiver just right to fool shad. The proven methods are to crawl it slowly near the bottom. Avoid fast, aggressive retrieves. They are usually ignored. Alcide Blanchett, one of our buddies, is a huge fly rod fan. On fly gear, these fish are great fighters. They live up to the nickname as a poor man's salmon. Each season, a lot of record book shad are landed with fly gear. American shad can live up to 11 years, with an average of 7 being more common, so there's a lot of big fish to be caught. First-year spawners weigh between 3 and 5 pounds, with returning fish coming in at 5 pounds all the way up to 9 or 10 pounds. Females tend to grow larger and faster than males. The world record is 11 pounds 4 ounces, caught in the Connecticut River, Massachusetts in 1986. Catch and release is always a great idea, but these shad make for some fine eating. These slick silver fish are part of the Clepeidae family. Sardines, herring, and shad are all similar. They have a lustrous green or greenish-blue back with silvery sides and a white belly. Adults tend to have a row of dark spots behind the gills. Large iridescent scales give this fish a wonderful glimmer. One unique quality is the pointed tip on its lower jaw that fits into a V-shaped notch in the upper jaw. Once you get the lure down to the shad, it shouldn't take long for it to get smacked.
Fish on, fish on!
For a fish that just traveled over 500 miles, it's still full of spunk.
It's a big shad, big shad!
Considering its size, expect the drag to be ripped off a few times and a few jumps before it gives up. With strong current, finding the correct jig weight becomes a challenge. In fast water, you'll need to bulk up on the jig size to help it go down near the bottom. Going too heavily will just get you snagged up. Some guys switch over to the drop shot rig so they can keep the hook above the bottom and out of the snags. If you tangle up with the drop shot, hopefully you'll just lose the lead weight and not the bait. This big female might just be the largest shad ever recorded on TV. With fishing this good and shad this large, Ray is starting to fall in love with them. In the Montreal area, where we're fishing, the best fishing occurs from about mid-May to mid-June. Serge Pitre pours shad darts, and they have become one of our favorites. Jigs range from 1/8 to 1/2 ounce sizes. At times it seems like they'll munch on any color. We've had great luck with chartreuse, red, blue, yellow, and orange, and white combos. Serge even adds crystal flash on some of his jigs for a bit more flash. Sometimes one color over another will make a huge difference in the amount of fish we hook. Experiment with colors, but think about water clarity, ambient light, and fish mood to make your choice. Fishing for shad is fairly simple. Begin with a quality spinning reel filled with 8 to 12 pound mono or fluorocarbon teamed up with a 7 to 11 foot rod in medium to light action. Trout noodle rods are a fine choice. Don't think you need to spool up with too light of line. These shad are tough and the bottom is snaggy. Instantly after anchoring, we're into them. Now we got a problem. This might turn into a mess, but action like this makes shad fishing so fun. Serge and Alcide's local knowledge and tips on gear really gave us an edge. Finally, this big girl is ours. Now we gotta make sure we boat the second fish. Don't want to spoil our chance at a double header. We figured out early that the shad wanted the bait just quivering there, and we got an instant double header. Getting too aggressive with the rod action and they won't just shy away. Like all fish, shad can get moody, but you can make them bite. We managed 2 double headers, making this morning even more special. Peak spawning activity occurs when the water temperature reaches 65 degrees. After catching 15 big shad, we decide it's time to head home. Many shore anglers don waders to reach good spots along the river. It's a fun and really productive way to fish. Fire a cast upstream, then follow the lure as it rolls downstream with the current. Always manage your line. Keeping a semi-tight line allows for an instant hook set, but keep the lure moving naturally through the water. Serge is a wader guy at heart. He'll spend hours in the water looking for that next fish.
Fish on!
He is so much into shad fishing that he plans his vacation time from work around the shad season. The spawn can be short-lived, so he can't afford to miss it. Although a scrappy fighter, shad are a fragile fish. With paper-thin mouths, it's so easy to rip the hook out if you horse them in. They're not as hardy as they look. Once landed, treat them with care. Serge's years of river fishing has paid off. He learned how to fish rivers of all sizes. He has a knack of knowing where fish live, reading current breaks, and how to fish them. Catching these missiles with lures of his own design adds a lot of satisfaction. The jig was bitten while floating mid-depth. Be careful handling these fish. The underbelly can cut your hand. Slip on a pair of gloves to make releasing a snap. Like salmon, shad could travel hundreds of miles to spawn. Their sense of smell is very acute, so it's wise to dab a bit of Supreme Smelt Gel or Trout Salmon Doctor Juice. This stuff has been around for decades because it works. Bouncing over the bottom can ruin the hook point. Take the time to check it and retie a new jig if the point isn't perfect. Motivated by the prospect of a friendly fishing bet with these guys is just what's needed for Ray to try his luck. Shad are spectacular fighters on light tackle. Their powerful runs and acrobatics make them so much fun. They're like mini Atlantic salmon.
Yes, it's a big shad. Big American shad.
Set the drag a tad lighter than normal so they can easily strip line off if they catch the current. It also makes it more fun and you are less likely to lose as many fish. They are only found in fresh water during their spring spawning runs, which occurs up and down the eastern seaboard. Anglers can have a shad fishing adventure from Labrador's Sandhill River all the way south to Florida's St. John's River.
Big American Shad. Oh, what a fighter.
Being such a special fish, it deserves another chance. See you next spring. The American Shad are an excellent adventure for anyone who loves to fish river with light tackle. With the right timing and a small assortment of gear, you too can enjoy some super fishing. The destination of the week was brought to you by Sport Chief, the legendary Canadian outdoor wear.
Now I know why they call them a poor man's salmon. They certainly fight like one, but they don't taste like one, that's for sure. What an impressive fish and what spectacular footage. Remember to always take along a variety of colors and be ready for changing conditions and rising waters. Still more to come with the Novelty Minute on a smart electric motor that will add a new dimension to your fishing. And as always, our technical block will feature some great tips with outdoor passion. Stay with us.
Still more to come with the Novelty Minute on the Motor Guide Xi5. Stay with us.
Did you know that all Princecraft boats are built entirely in Canada in a small town called Princeville in the province of Quebec? Every day, over 300 employees put their talents together to design, assemble, and deliver some of the best built boats in the industry. Princecraft works also with local Canadian component suppliers to ensure the best quality throughout their boats. By purchasing a Princecraft boat, you are supporting the overall Canadian economy and community.
Princecraft. Dominate the waters.
On the way again. On the moose.
Genuine silver and 24-karat gold finishes reflect all available light farther and brighter. UV reactive, strike triggering, color pattern accents for more big fish. Williams and Moose Look. Spoon feeding trophies for over 100 years. For over 50 years, Sport Chief established the highest industry standards for clothing, shoes, fishing, hunting, and outdoor accessories because Sport Chief knows what performs in the outdoors. Our innovative apparels ensures your total comfort, created from ingenious concepts, enhanced with progressive engineering to protect you from the worst storms. They are long-lasting, waterproof, camouflaged, silent, breathable, and odor-resistant. Sport Chief, the best garments, shoes, and legendary accessories for the great outdoors. Check out sportchief.com.
For the bass that thinks it's a bulldog. For the walleye that thinks it's a freight train. For the tuna that thinks it's a torpedo. For the tarpon that thinks it's a tarpon. You need the mono that thinks it's a braid. Suffix Advance. New advanced mono with HMPE braid molecules for strength, abrasion resistance, and low stretch. Suffix Advance. The mono that thinks it's a braid.
Get action. Do things. Be sane. Don't fritter away your time. Create. Act. Take a place wherever you are. And be somebody. Get action.
For more than 6 decades, Princecraft has been renowned for building the best aluminum boats. Experts have consistently relied on Princecraft for its quality, durability, reliability, and performance. Whether it's fishing, water sports, or simply enjoying the water with friends and family, Princecraft has a wide range of products that will suit all your needs. Get yourself the exceptional quality and performance that only a Princecraft boat can provide you. Go to princecraft.com to build and price your boat or to view our full assortment of products. Princecraft. Dominate the waters. The Novelty Minute is brought to you by Princecraft Boats. Dominate the waters.
Outdoor Passion continues with Ray Carignan, and don't touch that remote control in your hand because Ray's got a better one. Tell me about this.
Well, it's the new Motor Guide Xi5 smart electric motor. You have a wireless remote control and also a wireless foot pedal. So from anywhere in the boat, you can control this motor. So you have very advanced features like the GPS pinpoint system with the anchor mode. So you just tell your smart motor that you want to stay in that GPS coordinate and it will keep you there, compensating for the current and the wind. Also, you have another feature that is called cruise control and also heading lock. So it's like a autopilot on the big motors. It will troll at the exact speed you ask for and it will follow a route that you can keep in memory. And since it's a digital technology, it requires very little energy, so you're going to have much longer running time with your batteries with this motor. So I think for me, it's a dream come true. You don't have to do anything. The smart motor does everything for you. All you have to do is concentrate on your lures, on your fishing. This will save you a lot of gas because you're going to be trolling with this motor all the time instead of using your big outboard. So you're going to be stealthy, silent, and also it's going to be really cost effective because you're not using gas. It's called the Motor Guide Xi5 electric motor. Actually, it's a smart motor.
So I guess this is what James Bond uses when he goes
Exactly, that's what he's
fishing.
going to use.
Still to come on Outdoor Passion, we're going to give you some great tips in our technical segment that are going to help you catch more fish.
Raymarine Axiom Plus, with their Lighthouse 3 operating system, is revolutionizing marine electronics. It's fast, fluid, and easy to learn. The uncluttered interface allows for easy personalizing of the screen features to suit your needs. Expect lightning-fast response and total customization. The home screen offers bold yet simple app icons, which are easily sorted so you can have easy access to your favorite apps. Featuring a large 16GB solid-state internal memory to store applications and personal data. A practical, efficient home screen leads instantly to all essential functions. No more endless searching for features. Display and menu options are very user-friendly. Driven by a powerful quad-core processor, these units give ultra-clear images of what lies under the surface. The accuracy is second to none. Easily determine what structure, cover, bait, and game fish, all in stunning detail. Armed with Raymarine, you'll really learn what lurks below. The multi-channel transducer combines chirp down vision, chirp side vision, high-frequency chirp, and Real Vision 3D in a single wide spectrum housing. The Real Vision 3D transducer scans on each direction and below to offer a truly 3D image that helps you explore with precision. Raymarine Axiom Plus is offered in 7, 9, or 12-inch models. With built-in ultra-sensitive new generation GPS receivers, these models feature lightning-fast acquisition of orbiting satellite signals. They also improve the antenna's sensitivity by 4 times to produce the most accurate navigation possible. Safely find that next honey hole and get back to the marina with total peace of mind. Insanely ultra-fast updates provide smooth, precise on-screen tracking with instant chart refresh rates, waypoint registration, and route setup. Navigation has never been easier or safer. Axiom Plus is compatible with Navionics charts, making it even more easier to use. IPS screens are more shock resistant while delivering wider viewing angles and sharper contrasts. Expect a 25% brighter display up to 1800 nits. Day or night, the Lighthouse color themes offer superior clarity regardless of light intensity or glare. See where you are and where you want to be regardless of what Mother Nature dishes out. Hydro Tough makes a great unit even better. Its nano process offers greater impact resistance and repels water, oil, and smudges with ease for better viewing and touch control. With twice the resolution of a traditional display and improved brightness, these units are also unbeatable to view images from underwater cameras. Switching to Axiom Plus performance allows us to improve the underwater camera video signal on the screen. The image quality is something that must be seen. The video screen offers clarity and sharpness not found anywhere else. Providing infinite adjustment, you'll gain the advantage regardless of the water clarity or weather conditions. Record videos and photos directly to the SD card with the touch of the screen. Having the entire boat networked allows each Raymarine unit to link together. With all these features plus the ability to see video, these Raymarine units are phenomenal. Axiom Plus models offer something truly unique: drone navigation. Control the flight path directly from the screen. Be your own cameraman and capture the action when you're landing your next trophy with the UAV Fish On feature that even auto-launches the drone. With Real Vision 3D, a fully glassed-in, robust screen, a powerful quad-core processor, fully integrated Wi-Fi and Lighthouse 3 user interface, your Axiom Plus is one amazing unit. After these messages, more high-tech tips to catch monster fish. Stay with us.
Did you know that all Princecraft boats are built entirely in Canada in a small town called Princeville in the province of Quebec? Every day, over 300 employees put their talents together to design, assemble, and deliver some of the best-built boats in the industry. Princecraft works also with local Canadian component suppliers to ensure the best quality throughout their boats. By purchasing a Princecraft boat, you are supporting the overall Canadian economy and community.
Princecraft. Dominate the waters.
On the wing again. On the moose.
Genuine silver and 24-karat gold finishes reflect all available light farther and brighter. UV reactive, strike triggering, color pattern accents for more big fish. Williams and Moose Look. Spoon feeding trophies for over 100 years. For over 50 years, Sport Chief established the highest industry standards for clothing, shoes, fishing, hunting, and outdoor accessories because Sport Chief knows what performs in the outdoors. Our innovative apparels ensures your total comfort, created from ingenious concepts, enhanced with progressive engineering to protect you from the worst storms. They are long-lasting, waterproof, camouflaged, silent, breathable, and odor-resistant. Sport Chief, the best garments, shoes, and legendary accessories for the great outdoors. Check out sportchief.com.
For the bass that thinks it's a bulldog. For the walleye that thinks it's a freight train. For the tuna that thinks it's a torpedo. For the tarpon that thinks it's a tarpon. You need the mono that thinks it's a braid. Suffix Advance. New advanced mono with HMPE braid molecules for strength, abrasion resistance, and low stretch. Suffix Advance. The mono that thinks it's a braid.
Get action. Do things. Be sane. Don't fritter away your time. Create. Act. Take a place wherever you are. And be somebody. Get action.
For more than 6 decades, Princecraft has been renowned for building the best aluminum boats. Experts have consistently relied on Princecraft for its quality, durability, reliability, and performance. Whether it's fishing, water sports, or simply enjoying the water with friends and family, Princecraft has a wide range of products that will suit all your needs. Get yourself the exceptional quality and performance that only a Princecraft boat can provide you. Go to princecraft.com to build and price your boat or to view our full assortment of products. Princecraft. Dominate the waters.
Well, Ray, we're just about out of track on Outdoor Passion for this week. Any tips before you leave us about shad fishing?
Of course, Andrew, I recommend that you use a light medium action rod about 8 feet long to 9 feet. And also, when you have a fish on, don't horse your fish to the net. They have a very fragile mouth. That way, you're going to bring a lot more fish to the net. And always fish near current. These fish, they like strong currents, and they will be near the edge or directly in the current. And violent lure action will not work for shad. Let the current give the action to your lure, and wait, be patient. And another thing very important, add scent to your lures.
Scent?
Yes.
Okay,
very
like,
important.
Like perfume or aftershave.
Exactly. The American shad, they have a sense of smell that is very strong. They're a sea fish, you know. They come from the ocean, so if you add some scent to your lures, you will catch a lot more fish.
So what kind of scent are you adding?
We use the Dr. Juice trout flavor scent and also a special gel that is a smelled flavor. So this gave us an edge against the other fishermen around. We were the only one catching fish, while the other fishermen were just catching a few fish once in a while, and we were getting double headers because we added a lot of scent. On your next outing, Andrew, why not try American shad fishing? They're strong, they give a good fight, they're also good to eat, and it's a lot cheaper than fishing for Atlantic salmon, and also it's very close by.
Is that what you're wearing right now, the Dr. Juice? I think he is.
Well, it's the walleye flavor.
Thank you very much for joining us again this week on Outdoor Passion. Really hope you learned something that's going to make your next fishing trip great. And remember, if you get out in the great outdoors this week, try to leave things just a little cleaner than when you found them. We'll see you next time on Outdoor Passion.
Outdoor Passion was brought to you by Rapala World Records World Class. Princecraft Boats, dominate the waters. Sport Chief, the legendary Canadian outdoor wear. And Williams Lures, trophy takers for over 100 years. For more information or to contact us, visit our website at www.outdoorpassion.tv.